Hi, I'm teacher Edgar. We're going to be working with Intentional Teaching Card P08, cutting with scissors. The objective on this one is demonstrates fine motor strength and coordination. Scissor cutting is a big skill in young children's lives. And when you're introducing scissor cutting, you want to exercise a lot of patience and a lot of gentle hand-over-hand assistance because it's not necessarily an easy task. So I usually break the task down a little bit. First of all, how to approach the scissors. One approach I take so that they learn how to orient the scissors is to think of the circle going up on top and the oval on the bottom. And then I'll say something like thumb in the circle, fingers in the oval. From there, I start explaining how to open and close the scissors, and the way I do it is, and if your child needs it, give them the extra support. Open, close, open, close, open, close. So we're giving them the word to go with the action that matches what their hand is doing. So already that's a lot of planning and a lot of tasks we're asking our child to do when they're learning how to use scissors. Again, you've got to exercise patience because we don't want to associate any sort of negative feeling with the use of scissors. We want this to grow into a really fun activity. That means that, oh, we're going to get to cut paper, maybe do some art. We want that associated with the scissors, as opposed to, oh, this is a really hard task I need to try. Now, the paper itself, you might want to put some lines on paper to help give them a visual cue about where to go with the scissors or what path to take with the scissors. Now, when you're doing it, if you find that they're having a hard time, maybe you want to just have them cut along the edges of the paper. One snip at a time is totally fine because they're learning how to use it. Otherwise, if they're able, if you think they can, either on their own or with hand-over-hand guidance, just have them cut along the lines. And another thing that would really help is if you hold or stabilize the paper for them. They're already having to manage how to manipulate the scissors. Asking them to hold the paper at the same time may be too much. So when you're starting this, or even when they're still just practicing, hold the paper down for them. Or if you like, you can get a piece of tape, tape it on the edge of a table so that it is being held for them and it's easier. And this is actually an easy way for them to approach paper. If they're learning how to hold paper, they can hold it with one hand and it's not going to be so difficult for them to stabilize it, so they can just cut along the line if they're at that point. So let's go over this really quickly. You're going to help them learn how to orient the scissors. You're going to help them open, close, really gently. You're going to stabilize the paper for them, whether it's taping it to the table or just holding it down for them. And there's a couple of ways they can approach the paper. They can cut along straight lines, or they can just practice doing random snips all around the edge. It will take a little time, but the rewards will last them their entire lifetime. And it's a big skill that's going to be needed in preschool, and then it's only going to grow when they get into kindergarten. So give it a try and have some fun. Thanks for watching.